Hey everyone, this is Hunter. What's some great news we got for Monday regarding Pokemon Go? Finally, something that we have been waiting for since the game came out was trading. Now, officially this morning, confirmed by Niantic that trading will happen later on this week. I'm going to say probably 4 p.m. on Thursday is when they're going to initiate the live thing of trading, finally. There's going to be definitely a app update sometime this week. Android users will get it first, and then iOS will probably get it just before the time of Thursday. Usually Thursday is when they love to do their big updates and app updates and all that kind of stuff for new events. But what's with this whole trading thing? Right now, friends and friendship levels, you'll be able to add friends onto your accounts that you, especially if you normally raid with and play with almost every day in the area. They say you'll be soon be able to connect with your real-world friends via Pokemon Go and see their in-game activities on the friends list, which is kind of cool because you say like, oh, your friend is called like a shiny today. You'll be able to see that right in your friends list. And they say when you raid or gym with people from your friends list, you raise your friendship level and you earn the following bonuses, which is actually really, really cool, especially if you raid with the same people every single time. It's going to be a lot better in the way of bonuses. You'll deal more damage when raiding with friends. You get extra attack bonus as well. You get more balls and items from raids when raiding with friends, because there's several different categories. You got good friends, you got great friends, ultra friends, and best friends. If you get all the way up to best friends, you get extra 4 premier balls when catching the raid boss, which is very, very helpful for a lot of people. Especially you say, oh, I only got 7 balls out of a raid because I'm the only, say, instinct or Mystic player. Now you get the extra 4 if your friend is there with you, so that can make a huge difference in between that. You will get a generic ID trainer code for you to be able to send to your friends, so the more friends you have, the better chances of bringing the friendship. And your friendship level, you can increase your friendship level once per day per friend, which I think what they're trying to explain is the longer that you're friends with this person, the higher that your level will be. But at least it goes up from that, and I think it said for 90 days, 3 months. If you don't do any other things, you'll be able to get to a best friend level. But of course, if you raise together and do trades and stuff like that, that level will increase, and you'll be able to get it quicker. Here's a general list of what the friendship level is. Best friend, time it says 90 days. You'll be able to trade all Pokemon except Mythicals. And you get 3 times the discount on Stardust of trading, which I'll get to that in a bit. Ultra Friend, a month. Trade all Pokemon except for Mythicals. 2 times a discount on trading. Great Friend, 1 times on trading. And then Good Friend, which basically you just added a person. You can trade everything but Mythical. But the only problem is when you go to legendaries, ultra, like you have to be at least a great friend to be able to trade legendaries. So they say they strongly encourage you to get your friendship levels quick, and it'll be a really big help into these raid bosses and all this stuff like that, so you can get the extra items. Also, something interesting they're going to add as well is gifts. You'll be able to spin a Pokestop or a gym, and you may be able to receive a special gift. Unfortunately, you can't open the gift yourself. You have to give it to one of your friends, but when you do that, you also help your friendship level as well. Gifts are special as they contain rare items such as like an egg that hatches into a Alolan form, which is a possibility, or like a 7 kilometer egg is when they typically say that that's going to be the possibly Alolan form. But you need to trade that with your friends. You might get special hatches, may get special items like rare candy, charge TMs, and all that kind of stuff. This is how trading is going to work. The level requirement for trading, you have to be at least a level 10 or higher, and it costs Stardust to trade. Additionally, trading Pokemon will call away from the award extra candy. So you say if like you went to vacation down in Texas and picked up a nice couple of things, so you go to trade, or say like in a regional, you went down to Florida and got Heracross or Corsola. You'd be able to trade that from people that you'll get the extra candy bonus, which is kind of cool. You have to be at least 100 kilometers away to kind of receive that. But here's the real key points of trading. You need to be within 100 meters of a friend, so 300 feet, so roughly in the same area. This is the big one here, and I cannot stress enough. IVs are re-rolled when you transfer Pokemon. Absolutely do not 100% IV Pokemon, because they will not become perfect anymore. And I had a feeling they were going to do this, because especially the health software spoofers, and saying they go and bot accounts that have perfect IVs and try to send them to their own self to their accounts. They're not going to be able to do that. So it's a smart move by Niantic for doing that. Regular trades cost 100 Stardust a piece, which is basically nothing. And candy bonuses depend on the distance between your Pokemon where they were caught. And you can get a maximum candy bonus, like I said, for anything caught at 100-kilometer distance apart. And it said a note traded their Pokemon IV rerolls. The training screen will show a range of CP and HP the Pokemon will have after training, so you get an idea of what the level is going to be. So you can almost kind of see if the IV happens to be better than what you have, or could be worse. The range also based on your friendship level and the level of players in the training process. So if you're best friends and you're like level 40, it's all random. Is that IVs can be rerolled randomly anywhere from 0 to 100%, ensuring a fair training system for everyone. Moves in the training system remain a mystery. We don't know if the moves change as well. Special training applies to legendaries, shinies, or Pokemon that you don't have, say like for regionals. Special training costs Stardust and are unlocked only with great or best friend trainers. Special trades, as I said, legendary, shinies are ones you don't have. Make sure if you are going to be trading shinies, you might need to wait a while, or at least get your friendship level up, because if you try to trade a legendary or a Pokemon that you don't have and you're only like a great friend, that Stardust is 1,000,000 for the trade, which is something we definitely don't want to just, toss out, because getting 1,000,000 Stardust is hard enough as it is. But if you're best friends with a person, 40,000, I think that's reasonable for a legendary. So make sure you're able to get your friendship level up higher to do so. So it'll be a lot easier and doesn't cost as much Stardust as needed. And you can only do one special trade a day unless they decide to, in the store, happen to be like an extra pass, kind of like a raid pass or whatever. So you get like a free raid pass, but you maybe get a free trade for a day, or you can buy the ability for more trades. But that's pretty much the whole ordeal for the whole trading. But like I said, do not transfer your perfects at all. It's only really, the training is going to be good for legendaries that you don't have, shinies that you don't have, and regionals. Those are going to be the big key players for this. So I hope this clears out. I know a lot of people had a lot of questions about this, so hopefully I cleared up a lot of this. So can't wait for the end of this week. This is something we've been waiting for a long time, so we're going to have a fun time during the summer. So thanks for checking in, everybody.